Hey everybody, Anthony here, SpecialtyMotorcars.net. Got a real nice gem to bring you this week, folks. A gorgeous 2003 Buick Park Avenue. This is a beautiful car in a pretty unique color combination. A lot of these you see in pearl white. It's a very common color for these. And all the other colors that were offered, blacks and navy blues. This is kind of like a baby blue or a light blue. I think they called it ice blue metallic or something like that. For Buick, it kind of actually resembles the light Adriatic blue that's on my Roadmaster wagon. Either way, it's a very striking color, and you don't see a lot in this color combination. This is a 2003 model year Park Ave. It is a base Park Avenue, but it's got some really nice features to it. A few of those features you can see here, the beautiful chrome wheels, absolutely shining. It does have the heads-up display, which is a nice GM era feature of this, early 2000s, that heads-up display that displays your speedometer up on the windshield at night, which is kind of cool. 3.8 liter V6, indestructible V6 if you ask me. One of the best engines GM put in these cars, the 3800. I think it's a Series 3 3800. Heated seats, dual zone climate control, automatic climate control. Really a nice amount of features in these Park Avenues. These cars are kind of underappreciated because it's not really a Cadillac, but it's not really a base Oldsmobile or a Chevrolet. It's kind of for that in-between buyer, a nice in-between car that has those luxury features you might want, but not having a flashy Cadillac and still kind of having a simple type of car. Now, a couple things you might notice on this car that kind of throw you off a little bit. The lady who owned this car was a Buick, and I don't want to say enthusiast, but she really loved her Buicks. I have lots of service records to go with this car, from birth all the way up until now. But a couple things that were added to this car to kind of give it a little, curb appeal, we'll say, that might throw you off a little bit. Obviously, you can see here, she loved pinstripe. Beautiful two-tone stripe down the side of the car, like a charcoal gray or black, and then a silver. Even went up over the grill here. It does have the stand-up hood ornament. You can see here also added is this chrome fender lip trim. This is just like a thin stick-on. It actually looks really good. It kind of completes the chrome that goes up and over, then down the side. And some of these Buicks, the Ultras, had these fender portholes. These portholes were added. They look really great. They give it that Ultra look. It ties back to the heritage of Buick with the V6 and the 3 portholes on each side. And then the other thing in the back here, you may have picked up earlier, is this piece here, Park Avenue. This was 2005 only, but this is just a stick-on piece here. Kind of gives it that 05 look. Sticks right over the top of the edge of the trunk lid here. It's a really neat add-on piece. It's a really nice car. Runs and drives nice down the road. It's got a nice set of white wall tires. Beautiful set of chrome wheels. A couple little nicks and chips. Nothing really too crazy. Little stuff like this here. A little rub mark right on the side there. Go down the side. You see a couple little tiny little chips. Again, stuff to be expected. This car was used on a daily occurrence. You can see a little rub mark right on the mirror there. Go around to the front. I believe the front bumper had a few bug marks. You can see there. Slight impression right there as well. Beautiful chrome Buick grille. Light scratch right there. A couple little other light marks. See the hood. See the clouds reflecting. Original windshield. There's the monitor for the heads-up display. I'll show you that in a minute. We'll come down this side. Little, it's kind of hard to see, I guess. too particular. A couple little scuffs. And then just down on this door molding here. A couple more little guys. Right there. Little scratch right there. See a little ding there. Scuff right here on the side of the bumper. It's all little things, really. Back bumper's in nice shape. A couple little light marks on the top here. It's got the rear backup sensors. Up on the top of the deck lid here, you can see a couple little tiny scratches. There, right there. But overall, this car shows really well. Roof is in nice shape. Does have a set of chrome pillar posts. Really, this car's got a lot of nice curb appeal. It's a sharp looking car. A beautiful set of white wall tires really jump on this thing. I'm going to show you the inside of this beautiful Buick. We'll start it up, show you under the hood and inside the trunk. All right, we're going to get inside this beautiful 2003 Buick Park Avenue. And before I get into the video, everybody knows who already follows me, this is the time when I plug my channel. Bottom right hand corner, if you hit that subscribe button and become one of the subscribers, you also hit that notifications bell so that you get notifications every time I get a new car listed. You'll be one of the first to know about it. If you like these big mom and pop cars, town cars, Cadillacs, all that type of stuff, that's what I deal with. I get a lot of them and I get nice clean examples. I appreciate all the love. We'll get back into this Park Ave. You can see this beautiful gray leather interior, really nice shape. All the door panels are really nice. The wood is in nice shape. Obviously this isn't real wood, this is like a metal laminated wood, or laminated over a metal trim, but it shines really nicely. It looks very nice. Memory seats, your door locks, all that good stuff. Real key thing with these Park Avenues, and this car is in really nice shape when it comes to it, is inside the door jambs. Now I usually show you inside the door jambs of all these cars for a reason, but these Park Avs are especially common that inside this little rubber trim here, you can see it's kind of a poor design that GM just kind of like put these little rubber cups in here. What happens is all the crap and salt and stuff sits inside here and rusts the bottom of these doors. But this car, it's in really nice shape. This car came out of New Jersey, but was really well cared for. And you can see just by that, it's a good example of how well this car was kept up. Get you a shot of inside the interior here. Beautiful, like a dove gray leather interior. Power seats both sides, heated seats in the front as well. Beautiful leather wrapped steering wheel. We'll show you some of the instrumentation when we get a look inside, when we take it for a ride. I just want to show you some of the quick in and out features here. Get inside the back seat here. Again, same thing on this. Really nice and clean, no rust inside these jams. Well kept, well preserved car. Got little ashtrays here. You can see here, looks like maybe a little bit of a, actually that just might be a little bit of a paint transfer on the metal trim of that. I'll try to get that off. See here, the carpet is in nice shape. One thing I did notice is it looks like this is a little stretched out. There's elastic bands you can see inside here. Sorry. And that one's a little stretched out. They might have had maps or something in the back there. Kind of stretched them. You can see here the back seat is in really nice shape. On the shelf as well. Get around to the passenger side. Open up this back door. Start off in the jam. Again, nice and clean. Shows really well. Door panels are real simple on these cars. No crazy buttons or anything like that. Just these little ashtrays, and that's all they are. A little accessory outlet. Handle, lock, and a window switch. See here again, carpet nicely, freshly shampooed. And the back seat is in really nice shape. This car's got 88,000 miles. I don't know if I said that before, but at 88,000 miles, usually these cars don't look this nice. Someone really had a lot of pride in this car and took great care of it. And it's obvious, it shows. At 88,000 miles, this car also has a lot of life left to give. And you can see inside the jam, nice and clean. These 3.8 liter V6s are fantastic on gas. They're fantastic as far as life that they give, the longevity of the mechanics of this car, and just the overall cost to own these things. Really inexpensive. A lot of the parts are cheap to find through aftermarket sources. See here, nice clean carpet. These cars are really underappreciated, but the people who do know these cars really do appreciate them. You can see here, I want to show you a quick up close and personal with these chrome wheels. Beautiful Buick wheels on this car. No pitting or corroding on any of the wheels. I don't even think there's any curb marks or anything like that. You can see here how beautiful those are. Really nice and clean. Beautiful shirt track white wall tires. Go around on the other side real quick. A couple little water stains just from when I cleaned it. All inside the pockets are really nice. Up one here. A fan blade style wheel. So it's really nice. Alright, we're going to pop the hood and we'll get inside the trunk lid as well. We'll put her in drive and we'll take her for a spin and show you what she's all about on the road. Alright, we're inside the Park Avenue. I'm going to show you this car starting up and give you a once-over of all the instrumentation. I wanted to show you the keys that I got for this car. I have 2 master keys, the valet key, and 2 remotes as well, along with Barbara's member keychain here for the Sacred Heart Auto League. No older Buick would be complete without one of those, and a AAA bumper sticker. There it is, #1 driver is Barbara. Barbara loved her Buick. She took great care of it. Thank you, Barbara. 88,234 miles on this car. You can hear, you might be able to hear it in the video here, the back rear air shocks leveling out. This does have air ride in the back, load leveling shocks, which is a really nice feature if you put anything in the trunk or backseat passengers. You have Twilight Sentinel here, your light control. All these control this readout here, which is kind of cool. Shows you the fuel economy. Drove this car back from New Jersey and we were getting, I believe, almost 28 miles to the gallon in this car, which is crazy for a big 6-passenger V6 sedan like this. AM/FM with cassette CD combo. One cool thing with these Park Avs that I really dig, it's got these steering wheel controls here. You can seek up and down, AM/FM, stuff like that. And then you also get your volume control. And with these Buicks, if you trigger this volume control, the knob, I always thought that was the trippiest thing ever.
What we've got here is
failure
to
communicate. So that's pretty cool. We'll shut that off. You have your dual zone automatic climate control. Driver controls over here. Passenger control is this slide mechanism on the side there, which is really neat. Heated seats on both sides. Center ashtray here. And then, like most GMs, big center console here with a flip out cup holder, coin holder as well, and a spot to put your cassettes. Now the heads-up display. The heads-up display is right through here and it shines up on the windshield. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it in this car because it's still daylight out, but you can see here the control for it. These levers here control it up and down. I'll show you that in just a minute if I can. But let's take a look under the hood. We'll pop the hood. You have your trunk. Take a look at both those spots before we take it for a ride. So inside the trunk, very big trunk in these Buick Park Avenues. Nice and deep. It does have a center pass-through. The seats don't fold down, but it does have the pass-through. Pardon the sun glare here. You can see I have all 4 floor mats with the car. The rears are perfect. A little bit of soiling on this one. A little bit on this one here. This is the driver's side. You can see a little bit of a heel mark as well. Another neat thing that I do have with this car here is the original selling dealer, Lindman Buick out of Westfield, New Jersey. The license plate frame, which is kind of cool because it goes with the Lindman Buick tag on the trunk, which is really neat. Let's take a look under the hood. Show you this 3.8 liter V6. Now this is a Series 2. I think I said before it might have been a Series 3, but this is a Series 2 3800. Really a well-kept car. It does have a newer AAA battery, and unlike most of these 3800s where they're bleeding oil all over the place, the valve covers are leaking, this one is not. The valve covers are nice and dry. Even all the intakes, it looks like it's all been done once before. These are really common on these cars. You can see here how nice and clean this thing is. Really a well-kept, well-preserved Buick. It got all service that it needed whenever it needed it. So, without further ado, we're going to take it for a spin and get my plate on the back. We'll take it for a spin up the road and we'll show you what it's all about. Before we do take it for a spin, I want to point out one thing. This driver's seat does function backwards and forwards, and everything in the interior of this car works, except for this one feature. It does have the power recline, forward, back here, and then has the rear up and down tilt, but the front one doesn't work. Very common with these is actually a gear replacement, that they sell the replacement gear that strips out on these. You can see here the front doesn't tip. It's actually in a pretty comfortable position, and where the back still adjusts nicely, you can get a really good position on this car. It's not tipped all the way up or all the way down, so you can comfortably drive this one. It hasn't bothered me, and I didn't really actually notice just until about a week ago. So we're gonna put this one into gear here and see. I don't know if you can see it. I can see it, but it doesn't look like. Oh, you might be able to see it right there. There's the heads-up display. Obviously, it displays right, my big fat finger there. Obviously, it displays a lot better in the nighttime, and then once the twilight sentinel goes on, it kind of goes right out because it's too bright outside. But we're going to take this Buick for a spin here, take her down the road, show you what she's all about. Give me a minute here, we'll pull out, and we're off. Here we go. .8 liter V6, shifting through the gears. Some recent service with this car. Shocks, it's got new rear air shocks. It has newer tires. The previous owner put the tires on. I did point out the newer battery. It also has a new front motor mount. So this car is in really nice shape, running, driving wise. Like I said, I drove it all the way back from New Jersey, and it drove really nicely. And this guy's gonna cut out. Yeah, we had Aston Martin or Maserati, whatever, piece of crap. I appreciate everybody for tuning in on this video. Beautiful 2003 Buick Park Avenue. This car is going to get offered at $69.95 on this American sedan here. Any questions, give me a call, 978-930-1004. My name is Anthony. You can check me out on Instagram as well, Specialty Motorcars NH. You can also look me up on Facebook, Specialty Motorcars. I'm up here in Pelham, New Hampshire, but don't let distance stop you from getting your dream car. I can help arrange shipping, get it right to your driveway. That's not a problem. 978-930-1004. I appreciate all the subscribers and everybody tuning in. Thanks, and we'll talk to you soon.